T1 hate watch time. Yeah, let's watch T1. This is a mega T1 draft from what I'm seeing.
Nameplates off would worry me because both Ryze and Sivir don't have a lot of pressure early on. I think your skirmishing outside of ZHAO is a little lackluster. And then I look at the KT comp and I'm like, my god, that's so much early game power.
Do they have that much early game power? I feel like they don't have that much early game power. Cassio, Corki, Wukong? Or did he say the other way? Because I feel like T1 should win early game here. I think T1 is much stronger early game. They have stronger mid jungle 2v2. They have stronger early game jungler. They have winning bot lane. I personally think T1 has the better early game. I think T1 wins. That's my prediction. T1 just wins this. All right, let's get into it. Let's focus up. I'm ready for some good league. Because AL has not been playing good league, but T1 has been playing pretty good league. What is Faker doing?
He is playing into Conqueror.
I guess he just thinks Q start he can do this. Yeah, actually, no, it makes sense. He saw that BDD skilled Q, and then that's why he walked here to get this ward. Faker loves getting that ward, bro. He'll do it for free every single time. I like this, though, from T1. I just feel like they should just have really good early game. Like pre-6, I think they're much stronger. Why is Cass always picked into Ryze? Because it used to be a counter. I think it's actually super fake nowadays. I think Ryze is just a better champ than Cassio. I mean, Cassio in this game is like kind of whatever. You would think it would be fine because the enemy team is kind of short range, but I actually really don't like Cassio into tanks anymore. I did think that old Cassio was like better into tanks, but after like nerfs that Cassio saw over the years, it feels like Cassio actually doesn't have the time. Like, it's very hard for Cassio to just sit there and just, like, nuke a tank in a fight, especially if they have engaged. There's, like, Nico, there's fucking Ornn. They're just running at you. Kind of difficult to play, to be honest. First Drake for T1. I mean, they are stronger early game, right? So, it does make sense to me.
I feel like he walks this line, and it's also wide door, and as... I'm pretty sure he's... Oh, Carrier?
Oh, it's just going to get it. He knew 100%. I don't think that BDD has the mana, though, so... It's going to use a bunch of...
I mean, that is just... Okay, so the good thing here is that now Carrier doesn't hit 6 on this wave, which makes it easier for KT to potentially contest grubs, but BDD doesn't have ult. So I think the problem is going to be that it should be easy for T1 to push their lanes first before the grub fight starts. And Nico is not level 6 yet. He's trying to leech it off mid, and then maybe they can test the grubs late. The problem here is that Rumble is moving. So if Rumble is moving, T1 needs to leave. T1 is kind of trolling here. As soon as they see Rumble, they need to leave. I mean, they should be calling that Rumble's moving anyway, though. I mean, Wukong is stronger than ZHAO right now for a fight on the crab.
Not really going to amount to too much. And there you go.
Going on to Guma. I think it's fine, though.
With the counter. Very low here is Duckdom. He's got a back.
Overall, that's good for T1.
As well, just kind of on the
they didn't have to use anything major. They used barrier and heal, but they didn't use Nico flash, and then Peter had to use flash ult, and Duckdom uses barrier too. Flash or flash. I don't know if I love that, but it's okay, I guess.
And now the hook comes in once again. They got the exhaust. They got the root down. And all of a sudden, Guma's in so much trouble.
What the f is Guma doing?
He will go first blood given over to Duckdom. Carrier desperate
what the f is Guma doing? He just walked directly into them. That is kind of crazy. I guess he just didn't realize the spellbook swapped to exhaust. I mean, Peter did it kind of well, I guess.
Just gonna try to go for the kill.
Wow, they are gapped.
What has gotten
Jesus,
this man?
They just got insanely gapped 2v2.
Their biggest liability. Oh no.
Well,
no. Wait. Let him live.
Faker's got it.
Phase rush.
Oh my God, Faker trolled it.
Wait for the.
Okay, fine. He could have flashed it, but he thought it was dead anyway. If he missed that Q, then it's over. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Good job, Faker. Good cleanup play.
Let's see how this one's going to go. Looks like KT.
They don't have like a defined advantage here. I mean, I guess Corki's not on Triforce yet, but Guma looks pretty weak to me.
100% 5v5 on the Mountain Drake. T1 don't want to give it up, and they're going to just go for the straight up engage. Owner.
Once again, Owner just makes so much space when he plays this champion. He's just too good.
Smite it down with his abilities. Nice engage here from the Nico.
Let's see what ends up happening here.
From Peter is huge, but they don't quite have
oh my God, the Thunder Sky Owner! Owner is such a beast, bro! That shit hyped me up. Bro, that was some good jungle play, Owner. With that Sundered Sky? Holy f, what a beast!
How does he live there?
What a beast, bro! That's why he's my favorite player on this team right here.
Think that, and the sustain, right?
That's why he's my favorite player on this team. What a monster.
The equalizer doesn't quite hit the mark, but the moment BDD flashes out and
Holy
okay,
shit.
and the health bars are this
God
low, like,
damn, look at this.
From Peter,
Flash, Sunder Sky, knocks up the Cassio, another Sunder Sky, gets the W through, kills the Nautilus, gets the Triumph. Like, you cannot actually play that any better as ZHAO. That is insane ZHAO play.
And that,
holy
saw him heal for 315.
God
yeah, no,
damn. That's an Owner
great
special. I mean, Owner clutches up in fights like that, and his mechanics are like top tier. Dorn is about to die solo to Corki or what?
Yeah, not gonna
I guess he's fine. I mean, he's actually really weak. Normally, you'd be fine versus Corki as an Orin, but he has a full root current because he's playing into Cassio Rumble, right? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's like the thing about Canyon is just smarter about the game than Owner, but Owner mechanically is like top tier, right? Canyon just is, I mean, he's the smartest jungler we've ever seen. He just understands the game on such an insane level.
Well,
I would say also, like, when Tarzan's playing well, Tarzan's also like one of those really cerebral junglers, but when you're going for like a hands fight or clutching up, that's where Owner is like the best, bro.
The mid laners didn't really matter too much because they're still scaling. We got a little fight here in bot
Owner is so strong now, he can just run at them.
Terrorizing these guys. KT just can't seem to get away.
Okay, he's trolling.
Go in and
he's reported.
like, okay,
never mind.
Just gonna
He
give
sucks.
my life over to the Corki, I guess. Maybe a bit overconfident this time.
The heal, bro.
Owner,
the heal saved them.
Just,
that is actually not good to do, though. He just gave his shutdown to the Corki.
Yeah, this might. Oh, uh-oh.
He has no flash. He's just dead. There's no way he can play this.
The damage to finish him off is really
completely dead.
Looks like yes. As Owner shows up.
Owner wants to kill. He didn't even want to give that to Guma after what Guma had been doing in lane.
And that he did. I feel
it's crazy that Guma is like not that far behind after the shutdown and everything. I thought Guma was going to be like really behind.
You know, like Perfect's farming really well.
Cassio just feels kind of weak at this timing, to be honest. No flash from Kha'Zix, and Kha'Zix forced to use his ult. This should guarantee they just take Drake. They shouldn't play for Herald, really, I don't think. I mean, maybe they can play for both. Just have to make sure they don't give the Drake. It would be crazy to give Drake when you're this much stronger, you know? So I guess they're going to Rise ult over. Bro, there's no way you give Drake here. There's no way you give Drake. Yeah, they're not allowed. They can spawn the Herald mid here. It's really good for the game. Owner can surpass Canyon. It's going to be very hard for Owner to ever surpass Canyon if he stays on T1. That's my take. In terms of like all-time ranking, the problem is that it's like when you're on this T1 team, like your legacy is like you're always gonna, in people's eyes, be overshadowed by Faker, you know? And like Canyon has done it on different teams with different lineups. I mean, as long as Faker's playing, I should say. If he stays on T1 and the lineup changes, that would be different. But it's like we've seen Canyon do it on multiple different teams in multiple different like systems. Like Dom 1 was definitely more aggressive overall than Gen G, but you see like Canyon able to play the map so well as a jungler, which you just normally don't see junglers not run it down.
Going for plays for no reason. Little trade here.
A moving pink ward. I mean, being the second pink ward in the bush is a little sus, not gonna lie.
Yeah, there is no fight.
Are we playing for the exit?
Wait, what are they doing?
Okay.
Wait, that's how that looked so fun. That looked like a ghost ulti there. Also, what did Faker just do? Ew. Oh my god, Keria. It's okay, Guma's gonna kill everyone here. Oh my god. Bro, Faker just ulted into the whole enemy team alone. That was crazy, no? And has one world and Owner has it. Well, like, if you were to go career accomplishments, I would say Canyon has more, right? Like, career wins, like, okay, so Owner is up one world, but Canyon has 2 MSIs, obviously an MSI finals as well. And then Canyon has, how many domestic titles does he have? I mean, I guess it's technically only 4, right? But it's really 5 because of this recent one. He's got like 5 domestic titles as well.
By the way, didn't even realize. I was so blinded by Keria's ult that.
Well, I mean, Keria did
They're just saying like
good comms from Faker. He was saying Cassio had no flash here, so
that ult from Keria is a little.
So Keria could go for this. Well played. Like 1 Worlds is not worth 3 domestic titles, basically 4 domestic titles plus an extra MSI in the recent MSIs. Like obviously for the player, like you want to win Worlds the most. That's your #1 thing.
But we're setting up for it.
Domestic titles and stuff does matter.
Actually, Dorn's taking damage, guys. I swear.
Yeah, Owner will definitely not just press R and then be completely unkillable. GG. Faker, where are we going? Okay, all right, based Faker, based. He's just fucking frontline Rise. Who gives a f? This game is over. They're getting so crazy, by the way.
Will they? looks like no. You're not even gonna get Faker. Let's just.
They're just gonna go towards mid.
All of us.
I mean, I guess they just go Soul here. Well, now you have Ocean Soul on a team where you're already unkillable, so GG. Just a Baron on spawn type of game. Enemy team contest, you just go in. Owner Goat has to play with Faker while Canyon has certain Austrian painter in mid, Thanos in AD carry, and Cristiano Ronaldo in top lane.
What do you even do?
Bro, Faker, can you stop like running it? Like, or borderline running it? I'm scared.
It's pretty rough, and now Carry has got the angle. He's only going to find the Nautilus this time.
Somebody hit the turret, please.
Again, they just do whatever they want. Down goes the Nico, but what do they care?
What is Owner?
Throwing everything into Owner. That's a big shutdown for the Corki. Perhaps getting a little bit ahead of themselves.
Yeah, it might have been a little bit crazy.
They did have an 11,000 gold lead.
It's okay, we just respawn and we just do Nash. They're gonna start it here? Nah, you're not starting it here, bro. You're getting 4v5 so insanely hard. Sivir is murdering everyone you know.
Okay, little turn, a little engage here from KT. Gonna find Doran. Looking for the turn themselves. And
oh my god, they're so cooked. It's unreal. Oh my god, it's so cooked. All right, you're obviously getting 4v5 here. They're actually going to try to end here? Can they end? I don't think they can end. They should go Baron. No? Maybe they can end. I don't actually think they can end here. Maybe they can. Maybe they can. 15 on Nautilus. Oh, the turret's actually half-life. Okay, if turret's half-life, that makes it easier.
I think KT.
Oh, and they have the Rizal. Oh, shit. Okay, they got it.
Like the decisions that were made,
all right, they got it. They got it. That was actually kind of clean. That was kind of clean. The Sivir ult into the Rizal. I like that shit.
They just got executed.
They just got outplayed.
T1's just better in this game, number one.
Damn, they stomped them. I felt like it was a T1 stomp, though, to be honest. I think their draft is much better. They have winning mid jungle. They have winning bot lane.
Isn't that the way it always
Their top lane is even lane that's scaling. They win front to back later on. Mega draft.
Legendary in this game. There you go.
Talia band, Annie band. Those are some good bands into Faker. Normally, for Faker, you're at like Ahri tier for him. You're like Ahri Sylas tier. Normally, T1 would ban Vi here, but it's because maybe they leave the Vi. Vi is pretty powerful though now. I mean, it's like Trundle, Vi are the strongest junglers up. But Vi is pretty powerful when Wukong is not in the game. Generally, when people like it. Yeah, so it'll probably be Varus Jin trade. Normally, what Guma does here. You could go Vi Jin right here. I mean, if not, you could go like Gwen. I'm down for Gwen Vi, honestly. They're gonna go Nocturne Ori. Wow. I mean, I guess they don't have to go Nocturne Ori. They could also go Nocturne Aurora. I'm not a huge fan of this though. Victor. Yeah, I would not go Victor here, man. Like here I would rather even take away. I would just go. But if this was me, I would just go Vi Orianna on left side here. And then they have to go something like Ahri. But I think you're fine. They're going to play like Jarvan or some shit. Cuz loves Jarvan, so maybe he plays that. He's going to play Sejuani or Jarvan, I guess. I think you take Orianna, though. I don't think you want to go Ahri, Nocturne into Victor. You could technically go Sylas. Some people play Sylas into Victor. Yeah, I guess you could go Galio. I like Galio more than I like Ahri. They need Engage. They need like a Rakan on this team comp. Jarvan ban, I think, makes sense because that's what I thought he was going to go for. Yeah, they would go Zyrakan here. Because then T1 will go Zyrakan. Even though Zyrakan I don't think is great here, I think they just do it anyway because they just love Zyrakan. Yeah, so this is where you pick Rakan here, and then you go Xayah on 5. And I think here KT probably goes for... Ooh, they're going Xayah first. So they're going to go Xayah, and then KT will take Rakan. Because I would take Rakan here over Xayah, and then take Xayah on 5. Okay, so they're doing what I said. I don't know why they're hovering Xayah. They're hovering Xayah because it's like they're like, oh, these guys know we're going Zyrakan. We'll like hover Zyrakan, and there's nothing they can do about it because they already have Varus locked in. I don't like Poppy here. I would like Engage. I mean, they already have a Skarner on the team. Like, normally you want to go Rel in this situation. I don't know why you're not going Rel. I think Poppy is not good when you play with Skarner generally because I feel like you end up in a situation where it's very hard for you to engage as a team. Because like Skarner having to drive into them is not great, but I guess with Varus it makes it okay. We play the ads so we don't get them during the game, and then we got our last game of the day probably because I'm expecting a T1 win when they play these types of champs. Just you need a lot of just knowledge to be able to get value out of all the specific situations you'll be in.
Double dives into the wall he goes, and well, he looks like he might get away. Meanwhile, up in the top side, we do have the counter strike coming down, and first blood goes to Rakan.
Rakan is 1v3ing them, and we can't see it.
Peter got the kill, but Rakan got a double kill. Meanwhile, we got Perfect is being dove, and he will be taken down. So
wait, what else happened? Who else died?
Not Super Velvez.
The Skarner died. Oh, the Varus died as well.
I was hoping for a
wait, what the?
not super.
Yeah, I'm not feeling super
He got
about
two.
This whole situation.
Nah, they didn't wait for the turret to drop.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
I don't know. I'm just, this is... Oh, the turret didn't
Nah, it's
reset,
just pathetic.
so the turret just completely
It's also
bodies.
so
That's a
bad
1v2
for Rakan to
kill.
get these
And
early
here,
kills. The game's
actually
over.
nicely
I mean,
played,
scale,
just
like,
transpired.
Rakan is just not as
I
good
do
as other
think the
engaged
odds
supports
of
until
us getting
6,
a
and then
good
at 6 it
game
becomes
is,
completely unlocked.
yes,
Like,
that-
this
that's
Rakan
declining.
looks
The good
insanely
thing is
tanky.
that the money
Like, what
is
the
on-
f is this?
So that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's Ultimate Hunter too, yeah, of course. I mean, Rakan is just broken champion. If you spawn into games
if they could push
with
some
level
kind of
6
wave,
supports, bro.
that could just be kind of like
If everyone spawned into the game level 6,
Rakan
Rakan would be first pick. Like, the hard part about Rakan is like early levels, and then especially if you're not level 6 before first scrub fight, there's this issue where like an Alistar can still do stuff, but Rakan is just like a glorified enchanter almost. And a lot of times in early lanes, you don't even skill your W until level 3 as Rakan. You just go QE.
And I mean, his
Kind of exists.
That's
Play like a healer.
by the way.
Gwen is like going to be completely unleashed this game.
Is T1
Normally you
going
want
to
Jax
use
to be
this
controlling the
1-2
early
punch?
lane, but didn't happen at all because of the dive, so
Yeah, there's not really any contest
your
done here.
Gwen is super ahead.
Setting up for a contest towards the grubs here.
All right, well, it's going to find a couple of guys here and gets impaled as well. Just not fair. It should be fine, right?
Well, also Nocturne in the area, like I...
Oh, one.
No way.
Which they didn't.
Meanwhile, we got a play up in the top side because we got a Varus solo laning into a very important Peter.
V8 engine actually has its... Oh, guys.
We got League of Legends interrupting us. Yep, they did the combo into Varus.
Unplayable.
Why is Varus alone again?
I don't know. I feel like T1 is so locked in on comps like this. These are the comps where I just expect T1 to just win in LCK.
Which, you know, that,
I mean, they're really good at playing Zyrakan. I think that Zyrakan is not good in this game most of the time. It's honestly fine when they go Poppy, it becomes better. But to be honest, they're going Zyrakan before they see the enemy support. The Zyrakan is already locked in, essentially.
If the V8 engine has 6 cylinders. Okay, so it was cylinders. That's good to know. All right, we're playing for the Inferno.
They have Rakan ult soon, but they're not going to do anything here.
And Peter just canceled it with the back.
No flash on Duck Dom.
Very nice disengage with the Impale, but I just don't think it matters. The Varus
yeah, they have no damage.
the game. It's so
they have 0 damage, bro. Poppy and Skarner. This shit is awful.
We had a solo kill in top.
Doran solo killed as well.
Down perfect. I think, you know, T1, they're just firing on all V8's 8 cylinders. And it's a really scary thing to see. And KT are just not able to stand up to them.
Just, I think they slaughtered draft both games. Considering they're T1,
blowing them away.
I think they slaughtered draft both games.
The rest of your team. As this too is Doran. Riftmaker done. That's
How is that a kill?
Has the ignite. That's the next 3 needles. Oh, hits all of them.
Wow. Just like that? That's crazy to me that that's a
like,
kill. Like, he just walked him down, bro. Holy shit.
Was down, so he could
I would never think the guy is dead there. That's a crazy kill, no?
It's also the position in the lane also plays a part, right? Because you need to know you can get enough in.
Yeah. So very nicely calculated by Doran. Obviously,
oh, Faker shot on him. Oh, Faker shot on him.
And we got a Nocturne on the way. Here we go. It's a level 6 Poppy, and Owner's just so strong with the Hex Plate.
Holy
funnily enough. Meanwhile, we're diving Duck Dom. Leave Duck Dom alone! No, T1 have other ideas, and they're just both diving him. And down he goes again for the 5th time.
It's a wrap.
Poor Duck Dom.
It's a wrap.
Poor Ducky Duck Dom. Just nothing he can do. Faker's dead, by the way. Owner might follow.
Oh, Owner has flash. He should never die here.
Flash is there, and the tanking comes in. The laser is going to miss. And Keria is...
What is Keria doing, bro?
You don't have to do this.
What the f is Keria doing?
This is what the people want,
He might have to flash, and never mind, he's fine.
The people embrace the circus. He still has flash? Oh my god.
Nah, it's crazy. I think this game is so over.
I'm curious about horsepower, because I heard that...
Isn't it just actually like...
Well, we're getting
that guy has no flash, by the way. He is mega f***ing dead.
Gets taunted after his little...
KT's really not playing well. I think T1's playing really well, but I think KT is also playing pretty f***ing poorly right now.
Owner on the follow-up, and the dive comp, which is this far ahead, just gets to do whatever they want. Gonna get the taunt down.
Like,
don't need to kill
these
the turret
deaths,
because,
like, I think Kha'Zix specifically has been playing pretty horribly the first 2 series, or first 3 series of the split, however many he's played. The ones that I've seen, he hasn't been playing well.
Get him, Duckers!
Get him, Ducky Duckers! Do you do enough damage before dying?
Oh, no.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God.
All right, he did it.
How disgusting is this Jax? I mean, perfect is
You know,
just,
it's
he's all right. I mean, he can play certain champs. I don't know what Cuz is doing here, though. Like, Cuz is actually griefing so insanely hard. Why is he trying to fight the Rakan in his own jungle, like 1v3? He knows the Galio has ult. He has no flash. It's just very lazy play, I think. Faker has no flash. He has ult, though, but Faker might die. Okay, never mind. Faker's not dead.
TP and they can't see him. They don't know. And it's just the
good combo. Really good combo. Well played.
And there you go. The Impale does go out down onto Owner, so maybe they can get the Nocturne here, but the Feathers will get the job done. And Guma says,
well played.
Good night.
Really well played. Also, I like Owner's build in this game. Owner's build, considering that he's playing as somebody who's going to be primary engaging a lot of the time, going to Sterax, it's good build. Yuan is actually better with Dart. No, come on. Let's not be ridiculous, bro. Like, we got to see how T1 plays versus Genji and Hodl Life the multiple times they play throughout the split. I do think they're the second best team in LCK. But I'm taking Zeus over Doran any day.
He knows Duckdom is there, but the rest of the team is
except for the days where they're playing against each other, you know?
He's currently zoning him, by the way.
Where is Faker?
No, Faker's zoning BDD.
All
right, can Faker get out? The reinforcements are
Faker kind of just like sprints it randomly.
Yeah, no, he's going to be slammed to the wall.
This series, he's just kind of been just dying for zero reason.
Over to Cuz. And I don't know if they really
I really don't like this. I mean, I guess they're going to Nocturne ult here.
It is a 4v5, but they don't really care. Now they seem to actually take their foot off the pedal a little bit.
Do they care? Little care?
They care a little bit, yeah.
Yep. I mean, you got to understand that, like, even though maybe they weren't looking as good last year, I mean, they still were pretty much the second best team. But even though they weren't looking as good last year in summer, oh man, Owner, what are we doing?
What's going on here? That's another pick.
He had flash. He's just mega greeting. But yeah. Anyways, my point. Last year, Faker was playing a lot worse in summer than he is now. Like, Faker was sprinting it in summer. He was really bad at the 80 carry mid meta, like the Tristana, Corki, whatever meta. So you can't just be like, oh, they're doing better this year than they were in summer. It's like, yeah, they are, but they're playing a much different game. They're not playing a game where Zika and Chovy can just lock in Corki and Tristana mid every game and there's no action. This type of meta favors T1 way more than the summer meta of last year, because they can play things like Galio. They can play playmaking champions, right? Annie, Ryze, like that type of stuff should be better for Faker than like Annie, Ryze, Galio, Azir, Talia, Ahri, Sylas. Like, that is what most people are playing mid. So the only champion that Faker can't really play in mid right now is Yone. That's like meta. But outside of that, like, he can play everything. Yone win versus like D+, like he got 2 Yone wins versus D+.
Like, they're not afraid to die.
Like, he wasn't playing it the way Zika and Chovy were.
They go straight in, they find the victor.
Gotta kill front to back here.
They don't find the Varus, funnily enough. But they're going to kill the front line anyway. They get Cuz to flash on over. They're going to find the victor once again. And down goes Peter. Just a casualty in the middle of it all. As Faker, really something personal against BDD. Lands like 3 taunts in a row onto the victor.
All right, GG.
And BDD eventually does
wrap it up,
down.
Put the dub in the bag, and let's get out of here. Doran is infinitely better at weak side compared to Zeus. I think people forgot how Zeus ended up like playing when he got to Worlds. Like, when Zeus was winning Worlds, the champions they won games on, they lost on Jacksonar. The champions they won games on versus BLG, Ornn, Rumble, Gragas. He was playing Maokai top, he was playing Gragas top, he was playing K'Sante when it was good. Like, he was essentially just playing weak side most of the time at Worlds. And they were playing like Renata lanes and stuff and playing through bot.
He is very tanky though, and eventually does go down. Looks like he was just trying to tank for the team as they take down the Nexus. Guma, oh, he's actually going to be taken down right before the Nexus does explode. I'm sure he's okay with that. GG.